Hello everyone and welcome back to Arctic Retro and another mail and donations video. This is the March 2024 edition. So I got a lot of small packages from AliExpress and eBay, and I'm gonna open them first, but I also got a couple of bigger boxes with some computers. So please watch till the end and you'll get everything I got the last month. So not a lot much more to say, let's just get started. And yeah, I buy a lot of stuff on eBay and AliExpress, both things I need for my channel and also stuff I don't need. But since many things are so cheap, I just get something just for fun sometimes. Let's see what this is. Strive Day. I have no idea what this is. It came from AliExpress. Ah, yeah, now I remember. This is a kit of wires. Yeah, it says electrical wire kit made in China. Well, let's open it up. Electrical wire kit, reasonably thick wire core. The core is thick and high quality. Insulation is wonderfully flexible and heat resistant. Good lengths of each wire and multicolored pack. Yeah. So obviously I got wires, but some of the wires I got is just a single stranded one. So I thought I'll try these, and these are the insulation. I think I'm not really sure if it's silicone or what it is, but should be heat resistant. Let's see if I can manage to, so this is a multi-stranded wire, and very thin, and this is excellent for doing those bodges on the PCBs and things like that. Yeah, so different colors and nothing much to say about that. I thought it came in some kind of holder, but it seems like it's just a wood stick that goes through it. But you're supposed to use the box here, and there's some holes there for having the wire out of the holes. And then you obviously just close the box again, and you have this as a holder, and I can easily pull wires whenever I need. They have a various choice of colors. I got this one. Yeah, not much to say about that. Next is this one, and this one came from Budapest in Hungary, and it says potentiometers. Yeah, what kind of potentiometers is that, you might ask? Let's take a look. It's not potentiometers, it's capacitors. Yeah, and I found myself in the need of 1000 microfarad axial capacitors, and these are those kinds. So yeah, nothing much more to say about that. How strange, they label stuff wrongly. So that goes into my big box of capacitors. Next up is this one. It was sent from the United Kingdom, and something I found on eBay, and it says PS2 mini DIN and AT cables. Yeah, let's open it quickly. Yeah, that's some adapters for going from PS2 keyboard to this type of AT keyboard for old PCs. And I recently did a video on some old PC hardware and components, motherboards, and actually only got one keyboard that has this type of connector instead of getting an old keyboard. I just got these adapters instead, and then I can use PS2 keyboards, which I have several of. So that's handy to have in case I'm gonna do more about the old PCs. Then we have this little, a little bit larger package, also from AliExpress, I think, because I think this is just some smaller packages they collected and sent as one package, just to save the shipping cost, I guess. Yes, there's a package within a package, and even more packages. Yeah, and these are the actual packages sent from China, and then I think they put them together in some larger container in some other country, I'm not really sure. And yeah, the declaration is in Chinese, so I have no idea what it is. Ah, yeah. Okay. So these are some new probes for my multimeter. In fact, the multimeter I usually use, I thought those probes were not very good. These are more longer probes and more pointy. Yeah, these are really sharp. So maybe those are easier to use then. But the quality is probably not the best, but for a cheap old multimeter this will do, I guess. And they're standardized contacts, so you just push them in. I can use them on any type of multimeter. It says Cat 3, so I guess that's the voltage rating, 20 amps. Not really sure if I will trust that. Then we have this little guy, which is just a small OLED screen. Yeah, dirt cheap from China, and nothing much to say about that. It's 0.91 inch. I just got it because I might get some need for it sometime later in some project. No particular plans for it right now. Then we have this little larger boxy package. Not really packed well, with just a little bit of plastic. You can see, yeah, it has a dent here, so it did get some abuse during the shipping. Yes, I think I know what this is. I think just a cheap Android TV box, if I remember correctly. Didn't say anything on the declaration. Yeah. So it's an 8K Ultra HD. Too bad with the box, got damaged, but yeah, not really interested in the box. So here's the little device. It's, as I said, a little multimedia or TV box, like an Apple TV, but this runs Android 13, it says, and it's very light. Doesn't weigh almost anything. Yeah, it has network contact and HDMI out and power in, and not much. So very cheap and probably very poor quality, but yeah, I just wanted to test it out, see if it actually can be used for something. It comes with a power adapter, remote control, and HDMI cable, and as usual the manual. It's not very much. I'm not gonna check this out in this video because I don't think it actually has anything in this video to do, but I just wanted to show you that I got it. It cost $30 US, including tax and shipping, so not a lot. Yeah, on the side here it has a couple of USB connectors and a slot for SD card. Well, I changed my mind. Why don't we just check it out, see if it actually works? I'm gonna hook it up. I have the TV right by my side anyway, so it's just easy hookup. Gonna turn it on. Nothing much happened. Well, there it says boot. Yeah, look at that, boot. And there's a time. Yeah, the HDMI was not completely in, so now it, yeah. Okay, so it actually has picture and sound, although very low audio. DQ08. Yeah, well, it actually does work. Not really sure if it had Wi-Fi or not, and yeah, and I don't think there's any batteries in the remote, so I'm not gonna test it more than that for now. But I mean, for that price, if it actually can play 4K video, Netflix and stuff like that, it might be worth it. Okay, let's take a look at this one then. Also AliExpress. Okay, it has a little extra package there. Probably bought two things from the same seller without being aware of it. And yeah, it's an infrared thermometer. Actually, I wanted an infrared thermometer for a while. I couldn't really find one locally here, so yeah, you can, of course, in the tools shops you can get expensive ones, but yeah, this one was not expensive at all. It was only $5.39 US excluding shipping, but I think shipping was just a couple of dollars. Okay, let's see if it works. Where do we put the batteries? There's a little screw there. So obviously, if I was a worker that needed this kind of tool every day, I would buy something cheap like this. But I mean, just gonna use it to measure temperature on yeah, maybe chips and stuff on motherboards, and yeah, maybe I'm gonna use it one time or twice a month, nothing more than that. So it says 22 degrees Celsius, and I think that's probably correct. That's probably the temperature here in the room. My skin is 32.3. Let's find something hot. I'm gonna turn on my soldering iron and see if it corresponds with the temperature I set on that. So I set it to 369 degrees. Just need to wait a little bit for it to heat up, but yeah. Let's see if problem with this is to accurately point it at something, and yeah, this is a small surface, so yeah, 75, 147. So oh, there's a laser pointer. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Not really sure if you can see that pointer. Yeah, you can. Yeah, now it read 228, but it's having a hard time pointing at the tip because it's obviously too small. So at least it can show difference between hot and cold. All right, so according to this tiny little manual, the specification, it says the range is from -50 to 400 degrees Celsius or 800 degrees Celsius, according to something I'm not really sure about now. And yeah, nothing much to say. Yeah, here it talks about the distance to the spot rate is about 12 to 1. Yeah, this button is for turning on or off the laser pointer, and this one is for turning on the display light. And also in that bag was this, and this is simply one of those voltmeters, volt and ampere meters, which you can hook up into some kind of circuit you have, and then you can measure the voltage and the amps. I was thinking about using this for some project in the future. I'm not really sure, some power supply related. Yeah, didn't come with anything else than this, so no instructions or anything. Well, there's two cables there, so if you want to hook it up. So I guess the thick cables are for the amps and the thin are for the voltage measuring. Another little package from AliExpress, and it says phone case, but that's definitely wrong. I have never ordered a phone case, at least not now. Okay, there's a plastic, no, it's not plastic, it's a little cardboard box. I don't know what this is, to be honest. Yeah, that's something else that's not retro related, in fact, but yeah, it's a small camera, micro camera. So I was just browsing a little bit on Ali and came over this. It's a very small camera, and it has a USB to looks like a memory card reader, and the cable, and the tiniest little user manual. IWF cam, small wireless camera. It has no built-in battery. How to reset, card port, insert micro SD card to save recordings, max 128G, not included. Download the app IWF cam, and there's a link for the app. Maybe it's a spy app for China, I'm not sure. Well, the thing is, it's a very, very small camera. You can place it hidden if you want. It's not like I'm gonna spy on someone, but I was more thinking like for security. Just test it out, and you connect it to 5 volts and insert a little memory card, and as you can see, it's very, very small. So I need to study this and figure out how to pair it with the app and things like that. So I'm not gonna do that. That's not very interesting for you guys, I think. If you are interested, then you can probably find this on AliExpress and take a look at a video or something about it. I'm gonna check it out sometime later. Then we have this little package. It came from Budapest in Hungary, and yeah, it says female header on the declaration. Yeah, I think I know what kind of headers these are. These are some that I actually needed when I tried to build my 1581 floppy disk drive adapter. And I didn't actually have these, so now I have a collection here, and I can build that adapter sometime later. That was an adapter for connecting a standard PC drive up to the 1581, so that it works like an Amiga drive. Yeah, so these are standard 34-pin headers that you can solder on a PCB through hole, and yeah, nice to have in stock. Nothing else much to say about these. Finally, we have some big boxes. Came through the mail the other day, and this is something I bought from a seller at fin.no, and it's computers. Let's take a look at what kind of computers that is. So I tried to open these boxes without damaging them, because they actually cost a little bit of money, and I can use them myself if I want to send something. Yes, and there it is. You can probably tell already. So I really have a lot of this packing material now. I need to start throwing away something, because I can never use it myself. Yeah, one screw fell out and we have damage. So I'm not really sure if this was damaged from before, but I'm gonna ask the seller, and yeah, if this happened through shipping, then yeah, this shows that it's very important to package goods very well, and even a layer of plastic wrap like this might not be enough. I mean, the machine was loose inside the box and has probably been thrown around. As you can see, it's an Amiga 500 and it's supposedly not working, so then I thought I could fix it, at least try and fix it. Yeah, a lot of loose plastic parts inside, but besides that it actually looks alright. It has been opened, the seals are broken, and yeah, it even have the trap door and this door as well for the expansion. Too bad with the damage, yeah, but this is fixable with some glue, I guess, and I'm gonna hook it up just to see if it actually powers on. It didn't come with a power supply or anything else. Hook up some power. By the way, this is a power supply I built myself from a Meanwell standard power supply, so that works great. So let's turn it on. Well, there's a light. Okay. He said it didn't work, but this looks like working to me. And I hear the floppy disk is ticking. Just gonna insert the Amiga test kit and see if it actually managed to boot. Seems like the disk won't go in. Yeah, the drive is in the correct position, but it won't take the disk, so yeah, probably one issue with this. Maybe that's why he said it didn't work, but that's probably easy fixable. Anyway, this is a working Amiga 500 in a broken condition, and it needs to be fixed, and that's gonna happen in another video sometime later. Nothing will stick to this plastic. Probably dirty, full of fat. Use a little alcohol. Okay, the next one, hopefully this came in a better shape. It's already opened itself. Yeah, lots of bubble wrap plastic there. So this has a lot more, so it's probably survived. Okay, another computer from the 80s. Yes, and that's a Commodore 64. Supposedly not working either. So for the Amiga I paid around 600 NOK, that's 60 euros, and this one 550 NOK, that's 55 euros around that. It's missing one key and the stem is broken off, but I have spares of that. Not really sure I have a white spare key, but can always find one or print one. Supposedly not working, and we'll test that in a minute. Yeah, made in Western Germany. Nothing special about this computer. It looks alright. Besides the missing key, it didn't get any damage, luckily. Gonna hook it up, see if it works. And no, it doesn't work. Turned it on now, and there's not even a power LED shining, so definitely I think the fuse is gone on this, and if it's only that, then this will be an easy fix, but I'm not for sure. So I'm not gonna do anything more with that in this video. I'm gonna make another video with this sometime later, so you just have to hang on in this channel, see what's coming up later. Alright, so that was it for this month's mail and donations. I'm still eager to get donations, not a lot of that lately. So if you have anything you want to have explored in my channel, then I'll happy to take donations as long as we agree on it before you send anything. So thanks for watching, hope this was a little bit interesting, and special thanks to my patrons. See you, bye bye.